Okay, let's do this class quest, shall we? I don't know what to expect out of the scholar. Making progress on deciphering. Wealth of military knowledge. Single scholar could provide effective support for an entire party of marauders. Well, yeah. Highly trained tacticians. If your fairy cannot remember the ancient magic, it would suggest that. The fairy, having been sealed for 1500 years, has yet to fully regain her senses. Perhaps visiting a familiar location would hasten the process. We have no more familiar place than the city of Nim. Rather, what remains of it in outer Lanosha. Right, explore the floating city of Nim. Which is in a zone that I don't believe we've been to yet. We will start by going to... Let's see, Casa del Sol will be the closest. That's also where Kaya was logged off. I might as well get my quest started while I wait for my friends to arrive. Actually, did I have the Wineport teleport available? Oh, hold on. Oh, ring light on. Yeah. The lighting's all jacked up. Yeah. There we go. Load screens are a little long today. Come on, game. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Hello? Well then. I'm invisible. Yeah, I don't have Wineport yet. Whee! I was ghost my way across the landscape. This is very weird. There I am. Well, there's a somebody.
Heyo.
Arrow.
I am here.
Huzzah! I think your trumpet's broken. Made the wrong noise. So I managed to run halfway across this zone before I actually appeared on the screen.
Right.
I think I'm having a
Took
wee
a little
bit of lag.
longer than my original plan to get back because, wouldn't you know it, as soon as we left the room, dinner was done.
I mean, it's out of the way now.
This was not part of the plan, so we just got food to go.
I mean, yeah.
On our way through, so we didn't have to do an early break or nothing.
Yeah. I mean, being given food halfway through the stream was also not part of the original plan, but it seems to be the way it goes these days.
Yeah.
Oh, it disappeared again.
Larson graced us with his presence yet?
Nope. Not yet.
Oh darn.
I'm just running
That's
off
just
to the
unfortunate.
floating city of Nim for my class quest right now.
I'm not a floating city. Oh right. That's a
Nim,
joke
not
that
not
nobody's
not
going to
Kai
get.
Nim.
No, it's actually funny because one of the nicknames I've had through the years is Nim.
Ah. Wasn't that an RPG
In
as
fact,
well? Dragon Riders
that
of
was
Nim or
my-
something like that?
The Dragon Riders of Pern.
Pern. Never mind. Nim was
But
something
there
else.
there is the secret of Nim.
That's the one. That's where I've heard the name before.
But in fact, it was with the nickname Nim that I was granted the honor of being an island of Canada.
Oh.
That's why I'm Princess Nimward Isle.
In the direction of Nim. Yes. Well, apparently the lost civilization of Nim is where my scholar powers and my fairy come from, so we're off to learn more spells. Which requires me to go to a zone that I've not been to yet, but that's just because, again, we've side-quested a lot and out-leveled the main quest storyline.
Ah.
So, I would have been here by this point of leveling if I was the same level that the main story quests were. Snow knows where the floating city is, though. She knows where I'm going.
Yeah.
Actually, I might as well
The
tap
place
this.
with the thing.
Yeah, the place with the thing, exactly. Speaking of which, I might as well rub my butt on this other thing while I'm on the way. If this chocobo keep will let me leave. Help, I'm
my
stuck.
butt all over your stuff.
I'm stuck on the chocobo cape. Let me know if you guys have any weird server lag while we're playing.
Okay.
If not, I might have to go yell at my roommate. I'm getting weird
Alright,
lag.
Curious Gorge.
Mm-hmm.
He-
You dingus.
Mm-hmm. Now it's time to run by a crystal that we'll be seeing later. Hello, kobolds. We'll be back in a bit. Noom. By the way, Kai, turns out Vanaheim's a fucking dangerous place.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. That forest is very angry. How are your load times over there? Do they seem normal?
Pretty decent, yeah.
Hmm. Mine are getting better now. They were pretty bad when I first logged in, though. I like how there's a number of places around Lenosha where you can just quite clearly see the main city from. do a good job with the details.
Now I gotta go talk to my teacher
Yeah.
after I kicked everything's butt there.
There's definitely a little bit of rude nature in the area, isn't there?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go check in with my roommate about the internet here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, I now have the Bard equivalent of Asuna.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Alright, roommate's not uploading or downloading anything, so I guess our internet's just a little bit shit right now.
Got that Canadian high speed.
Yeah, exactly.
High speed when it wants to be, and for the rest of the time, sorry.
Sorry, eh? Suri, not Suri. It sounds less sassy when a Canadian says it. I'm just gonna dodge that fate.
Hey!
Get out of here, Basalt Golem.
Just have to love you in the face.
Forgotten Whisper. I'll click on that.
Well, that was relatively easy.
I suppose if I'm supposed to be showing my fairy around this place, I should probably actually summon her.
I guess.
True.
Maybe she's just sitting in the back of my wind-up airship.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Somebody's got to pilot that thing, right? Oh, hello, level 50 Cornu. Aggressive hunt person. I'm going to stay the fuck away from you.
Yeah, don't.
No.
Well, the hunts are thankfully optional.
Well, except for the ones that are aggressive. they will opt in for you if you get too close. Stay the fuck away from that. Get to this one.
Rubbing my butt on this.
I think I've got some platforming to do. Oh.
Some adorable desert cat ladies.
Oh, they are. Where are you right now?
Lady?
I'm guessing you're at
South.
Forgotten Springs? I'm
Somewhere.
guessing?
Yes.
Oh.
There's
Desert
a lot
cat
of
ladies.
desert cat ladies down there. Many desert kitties. A lot of U-tribe ladies.
Yep.
They are very fierce.
Just breathe deeply and inhale all of the lesbian.
Well, they're seekers of the sun, so their leader or
I
whatever.
have my headcanon. Besides, just because, that does not mean the other thing is inherently false. Only one can breed for the tribe. It doesn't mean that the rest of them aren't breeding behind closed doors. Or at least giving their damnedest attempt.
Oh, no, only one male is breeding. All the women are.
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of the males are butt buddies. I don't know.
Well, like Kai said, can't mean they can't do it recreationally. They gotta get, vent that pent-up pressure somehow.
Something like that.
Venting pressure. Like the TikTok I'm going to send you, Kren.
Oh my. I mean, they are cat boys, though. They are cat boys, so there probably is a lot of butt stuff going on. There's a whole ass castle floating in the air over there. Actually, wait. Let me just make sure I am going where I think I'm going. Yeah, okay. Back to town. Ah. I don't know what those people said, but that guy just got it right in the face. I'll have to rewatch that later when I can put the volume up. And that girl looked very sassy about it.
Indeed.
That is cuttlefish, by the way, if you were curious. So, some
Even
sort of cephalopod.
Definitely funny looking. Come on, internet, let's go. Oh well. What are you up to, Kai? What's your quest doing?
Ah, found it. I was looking for something.
Cool.
I found it, so...
Good story.
It is a good story. I'll explain it better when I can.
He's fighting things.
Okay, I got the Succor spell. Hi, Ray. Hello. Oh, that's a new AoE. Okay.
Hi, Ray.
Alright, now I just have to report back to Curious Gorge.
Cool. I just did my report back. Okay. How does this spell work? AoE, cure potency 200. Magic barrier. Okay. So now I have I can use it all the time AoE. Alright.
So I had to find a worm in the middle of the desert, and I was looking for it, and as soon as you asked me what I was doing, it decided to attack, so I needed to focus.
Ah. It's a big worm, isn't it?
It's a big worm.
He's a big boy. You heard something about Mikote, Ray? Well, your priorities are in the right place.
I mean, if you can't have have fox girls, then you might as well have something.
Yeah,
Ye-
fair enough. The floof factor is smaller, but they're still cute. Oh, Snowcat, I think we have another Graha fan.
Oh yes, I am very much aware.
I
I've poked at Ray quite a bit about that.
still find it funny that there's one you do a lot of quests with in Heaven's Word that looks almost exactly like my main character.
Hmm.
Different class, but like the same face and hair and stuff like that. I forget exactly what her name was. The hunter girl at Tailfeather who's like really wants to get a partner to hunt with. My main character looks almost exactly like her. I didn't even know she was there. All right. Are you good for finding your way back to Curious Gorge there, Kai?
Yes.
All right. Then I will meet you back when we pray return.
I hear the whispers of the village ancestors.
It's a little disturbing.
I have a beast gauge.
Ye.
Bitchin'. The fuck is that?
Good question. All right, Ray. I have a question for Ray. All right, Grahatia, sure, but have you considered Udo Nun? Hmm? Eh? I think he's pretty cool.
The cat dude and
Yeah, the leader of the U tribe.
yeah.
He's pretty fucking
He's
cool. And could I possibly interest you in Vikeb the Stray?
So, pray return.
Yeah.
I have prey returned. I'm waiting outside the Wicking Sands.
I am praying at my loading screen to finish. There we go.
Pray return.
Mm-hmm. I've got a couple characters who are down to maybe one Aetheryte ticket left, but then again, they're at the point of the story where you don't come back here as often anymore. But you don't not come back here, so...
Where are you?
Over here.
I just
Right in
walked
front of
towards
the
the thing a little bit. Yep, there's a snow. Also... Kai, invite to party.
There she is. I think I see
Snow,
her.
invite to party.
Eee.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just realized... this guy being an Einerheart, what that means. I've met a bunch of the rest of his family, too. Bunch of explorer types.
I will use my broom indoors. I also got that dote as I started to go through the door. So that was it chased me. The dote
That's
chased
funny.
me.
The dote of pursuit. I think we lost Ray. I don't think she got my question. Mm-hmm.
What have you learned of La Habrea? Well, I know he's an absolute asshole.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go recruit Sora to help me kick his ass.
Finally, a Larson. He's late, but he's here.
Oh dear. And he arrived butt first. Which I approve of.
Twerking butt first, which I'm unsure about.
You get a wide variety of quality in twerking.
He'll use that emote, but my high quality fuck girl emotes
They have
don't
some
interest him.
They have some incredible booty on those foxes.
Well, I'm one of them anyway.
Lentils and chestnut soup.
Yum.
I've never seen chestnuts in a soup before, but I would try it. Oh yeah, Terror at Falgord. I forgot about this part of the story. Or I forgot that it was here.
Just because you didn't pay for the twerking Amugas, or whatever the fuck people call him, I guess, doesn't mean that you can't pay for mine.
That's true.
I'm being a bitch.
Also being
You're a bad
adorable.
bitch. Alright, time to go investigate other shenanigans that La Habrea has been causing. It's a busy boy.
To Falgord Zone.
But first we got to talk to the Brunyon.
Yeah. Talk to the Brunyon.
A digging one named Medrad had an encounter with a scary masked one.
Hanging out with Tataru for now.
Ah. I'll join you. I just want to know why all these gourds are falling all over the place. Do you think they named the town Falgord because somebody dropped a bunch of pumpkins?
Maybe.
Alright, I've arrived. Quick, get dressed. Or don't.
Unfortunately, not a mod I have.
Actually, that reminds me of a Facebook post I saw today. You know those memes, series of memes where it's like it's supposed to be like an e-card, and it looks like a business meeting, and then there's some sort of caption that's very silly?
Yeah.
It was one of those, and it said, I'm currently accepting applications from my friends for my new benefits program. I tried to post it, but I don't know if it posted into Discord because of the shenanigans that were going on. Let me double check to see if it went. No, it didn't. Do I still have it in my... No. Oh well. But yeah.
That sounds extra double ungood, Larson. Hopefully, you don't have to go through that. I will tell
Seriously.
you that 4 times is fucking enough for me.
Oh, yeah.
Although I feel like having a party for 300 people was not a smart idea.
Yeah,
But oh well.
Norway's got to get it wrong at least once, right?
That's true. It's never happened before, so it's overdue.
They've got a lot of fucking up to do in order to catch up with, what my politicians have done.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's true.
Yeah.
All right. Ender Meow Meow.
And we're not even in first place.
Sadly. All right. Would somebody like to teleport us to Gridania, please?
I gotcha.
We'll share the teleport fees around a little bit. Off we go.
I did not get that.
That's weird.
Bitchin'.
Oh no.
All right. Well, just Gridania then.
I will come retrieve you.
I can go. It's okay.
You want to go out of old Gridania, Yellow Serpent Gate, and then just run across.
Or I can just teleport to...
Well, we'll just wait till she gets here. Yeah.
To Gridania, yes, and then...
Oh, you went straight to Falgord. Oh, okay. That's why she didn't come with, because she didn't have... Actually, I'm not sure. Can you tag along on the teleports to any threat you don't have yet?
I don't believe so, because I didn't.
That might be why this happened, yeah. Okay. But yes.
Teleport us to New Gridania. Okay.
Sorry.
Then proceeds to not.
She got a little excited and tried to take us directly to the destination. Anyway, I'm running over to meet you at where you will come out of town. But yeah, use the Aetheryte Crystal to teleport to the Yellow Serpent Gate, which should say North Shroud.
We are actually relatively lucky on that too, Larson. We don't really have that many of them. They're just very loud. And they try to piggyback on people like me who genuinely can't get the vaccine. And because I'm valid, they say they are, and it's like, no, that's not how that works, friend.
Damn anti-vaxxers.
Okay. Where am I heading
use
from
use the crystal to teleport to... or do the within town teleport thing to the Yellow Serpent Gate.
Okay.
Yep.
And we are waiting there. Yeah. Your chariot awaits, madame.
E.
There we go.
I get to riding back.
Yep.
Damn
Those
those anti-waxers.
Always getting people into hairy situations.
Oh my gosh.
I heard that there was a problem with anti-waxers in Brazil. I thought this was ironic.
Oh my god.
I mean, that would definitely be a problem. Brazil's not going to stand for that.
You do know why that's funny, right?
Oh, yeah. Brazilian wax.
Just making sure some people don't get it.
Gotta stay smooth, you know?
Ask a dolphin how it feels about people appropriating its culture.
Excuse me?
Ask a dolphin how it feels
I heard
about
you.
people.
Here you go. Boop.
You should be forced into exile, which will be called the Happy Trail.
And we just run over and do this thing.
There, sir. There. I believe I can recount what I saw without losing it. Noticed a suspicious character in the distance, a masked man garbed head to toe in black. It was a goth. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth.
Like an introverted dolphin, that joke isn't clicking for me. Well, see,
No, it's in this.
as one of the people who shaves themselves completely, it is referred to being as like a dolphin.
You're just smooth all over?
Yes. So it's
ma'am,
not
are you aware that
intrinsically a
your
joke.
Are you aware that you have hair inside of your goggles?
I'm sorry. I haven't seen that angle yet.
You're going to when you're during the cutscene.
I'm not sober enough for this.
Or too sober for this, one way or the other.
6 of one, half dozen of the other. At least my tongue isn't squeaky.
I like how both of you soothed at the exact same time. This is so ridiculous.
Oh no, Kingdom Hearts has infiltrated Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Yeah, we should check our hunting recommendations again.
But I don't wanna.
Okay. Alright.
Did you pick up this quest from this lady?
Yes.
Cool.
Shroud hairs, balloons, and Izali Lightwings.
Okie dokie.
Whatever.
Exile.
Burb people. Here, let's get the burb people first, because they're away from everybody else. And I'm guessing Snow probably needs one of them. Because I do as well.
Unless she already did her murders over here.
Possibly.
Because
I
clearly...
do have some of these, actually. The deaf talents is what I need.
Everybody gets a shield. I am the Oprah of shielding spells. Alright, anybody need any more?
I apparently needed those.
Yes.
What, Snow?
I apparently needed those for my grain company thing.
Yeah, I think that's what they're for. Okay. Did you get all the ones you needed, Snow?
Yep.
Alright, Kai?
I think, let's see here.
You need any more, or is that all of them?
Got those.
That was all of them.
Alright. While you stand there in your own little personal lightning storm.
I mean, of course they do. What else would I
Kick his ass.
Did.
Yeah.
How dare you be such a large scorpion?
So the dynamite webs that you got there can be turned into
Silken velveteen.
yeah. Can
It's a pain in the ass for weavers, is what it is.
because so many things need it. But yeah.
Hey, somebody's got a palico over here.
Yep.
Partial credit. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. You just got
So it-
freaking dive bomb there.
Right?
The Stanley Burb.
Barley Grassarly. Ah, you got a little... Oh, little tiny flying antelope. Okay.
They're a lollipop.
Yeah. That was very cute.
Now we're surrounded in my sport field. I don't know.
Whee! Magic Chocobo.
What, Larson, you don't like listening to this theme play constantly? But do. Have you considered?
The Chocobo theme is the best thing in the world.
You need,
Right?
You need what about?
Yes.
I need balloons.
I need balloons.
Balloons.
The Chocobo?
Yeah, alright, Larson, how about... Can we instead interest you in hip-hop to Chocobo, then?
I need 2 more.
Same.
I think there's some up here, but. Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
actually, I
there's
think there
fate
are.
going on up there.
That
There's a
fate is
going
always
on.
going on. I swear. This fate does not calm the fuck down. Oh, these are bright balloons. They don't count for the
I
hunt.
need the hairs though.
E.
I don't see any rabbits. I only see slugs.
But it's a hair. Not my fault.
So we have giant insect hawks and slug hares. This game doesn't know what animals are. Can't we just play Battle on the Big Bridge instead? I don't remember which one that one is.
Huh?
Oh wait, not I remember now. The robot boss from 7, right? That's a good song too. That's a good song. Oh, there's another regular balloon down here again now. I think it respawned.
Ah.
Oh no, it's from 5? Oh, the Battle with Gilgamesh from 5. Okay. I don't remember that song. Been a while.
Do not have.
What don't you have?
The battle on the big bridge. We totally don't have that in 14. Nope, not at all.
I believe you. All right. Did you guys get credit for that balloon? Well, there's still one over here. So okay. And the other thing I need is clay golems. Anybody need clay golems?
No.
Only to murder.
Indeed. I'm going to poison this clay.
Yes, 'cause that totally makes sense.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Larson. I'm sure if I heard the song, I would immediately recognize it. I just can't summon it out of my brain right now. Oh yes, give me a link to a song while I'm streaming. Good idea.
Yep.
It's a very Norwegian idea. It's very efficient.
Uh-huh.
Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, it's raining mobs.
I realize I've been being a very bad bard
Uh-oh.
right now. I have music songs that give buffs, and I haven't been using it.
To be honest, it's the buff is mostly for you. The buff you give to us is inconsequential. The buff that gives you is a bigger deal.
There. See, that goes way faster.
Yeah, I kind of murdered that fucker pretty quick when, 75% of its health was gone with one attack.
Yeah? And another fate going on down here. Oh, these guys aren't clay golems anyway.
They're lunar golems.
From the moon! I mean, we can do the fate if you feel like it, but we don't have to do any other stuff here.
I guess we're doing it.
Why not?
Maybe I can listen to it during the break or something? That doesn't make any sense. What is this gibberish?
Get him over here. Ah.
Due to the level sync, I don't get my Uber attack. Bastards.
Ew.
Oh, is it you're talking about the attack you use with your beast gauge?
Yeah. Because I don't have a beast gauge, technically.
For now, yeah.
Level synced, anyway.
Right. If I remember correctly, it's the same strength as your third hit of your combo, but it's like you don't have to combo into it to be able to use it. It's pretty nice that way.
If you do combo into it like I did, it just becomes brutal.
Just wait till later. You're
have to combo into it because you have to do combos in order to fill up your beast gauge.
True. However, later you're going to get a button that gives you 50 beast gauge points for free immediately. And you can hold up to 2 of those.
Angie!
Keep me alive. Oh shit, boulder claps are getting my cheeks.
Keep me alive, she says, while her health is refusing to go below 90%.
I mean, I didn't know how effective I was going to be at surviving these. I had 5 of the bastards on me at one point.
There you go.
And they were all just clapping my cheeks.
Oh, there. Now you don't have to worry about that.
This little fairy healer is definitely very helpful. Snow, Larson would like to know if you have the if 14 has a version of
Has a version of what now?
Kura Yamino Kumo.
That's what I said.
Is not what you said.
Oh.
You're speaking Spanish, friend.
I'm actually not sure.
Spanish by way of crow.
Right?
I'm glad you got that reference.
All I know is it has something to do with a bear, apparently. The Cloud of Darkness theme from 3? Yes, I can answer that question, Larson. Yes, it does.
Yes.
The Cloud of Darkness is in this game. There's a whole side story about that, actually. Crystal Tower and shit. All of that stuff.
Just as I pick up my food.
Yeah. I needed one more clay golem. That's why. Alright, we're clear. How are your hunts doing?
Good.
Anything left in your recommendations for the zone?
I have no recommendations left. At least as far as hunts go.
Ah.
I also only have one more thing to do for the Immortal Flames.
Let me check mine.
Ixali Bloodwings. Bound Wings, sorry.
Yeah, for me
Eyeballs.
it's Ixali Wild Talons, but they're probably both in the same zone. Yours probably says Kurthus.
Dragonhead, yeah.
Okay, yeah. We are not going to be there for quite a while.
So you just kind of sit back, hanging out.
That's much later in the story. We'll be there eventually. But the Grand Company hunt log tends to go through rather slowly, so... There's a few soundtracks and reappearances in this game from previous games, and the updated versions of the music are amazing. Alright, we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects. Which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. There's a sentence.
So,
Anybody who's played Final Fantasy knows what the fuck a winged eyeball is.
Beholder?
They don't have wings. They just float.
That depends on the Beholder design.
I mean, Snowcat has one as a pet. Or as a mount, more specifically.
Indeed I do.
Yeah.
I also have the Halloween one on my main.
Mm-hmm.
But, I have seen Beholders that have wings.
I have not. That sounds like a weird variant.
They are a bit weird.
I, too, have seen the winged eyeball. Cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely at the same time as Medrod's. This eyeball gets around. Alright, so we have two main quests here now. You got both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Which two quests?
Seeing Eye to Winged Eye and Rock of Rancor.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Oh. And, well, see, that's a shame, because that means Beauty's about to get disintegrated.
Only if it pleases the Beholder.
So to speak.
Which, unsurprisingly, several unkind things please Beholders.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how their stats work in 5th edition, but I know in 2nd and 3rd edition, Beholders can kill you 4 different ways in the same round. It is time for a lot of saving throws. And if you fail any one of them, you're dead. You can see they've got Disintegrate, Flush to Stone, Slay Living, and I forget what the other one is. But yeah, Beholders fucking suck. Good old mining through explosives.
Yep.
Classic. Why do I have a message alert on Discord? Because Kai. What did you do, Kai? What the fuck is that?
That is...
That's the winged beholder? Why does it have a normal-ass demon head, but then with an eyeball inside the mouth? That's fucking weird.
It's a beholder.
What the fuck? Did a beholder fuck a demon or something?
Apparently.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
Okay, I may have missed something.
To what degree? You need to use your explosive item on the shiny spot.
Brilliant. Couldn't have figured that out.
Well, I don't know what you missed then. What are you... What makes you say that you were missing something?
The how?
Okay, so if you look at your right-hand side of the screen where the quest name is, there should be a little icon for an item.
Okay.
Click on that, and then point at the ground where the shiny thing is, and you should have a glowy circle. And then click that there.
That's the part I missed.
There you go. There you go.
Cool.
You're welcome.
Yes, but also that beholder is from a version of D&D, so this is a little bit more official than Final Fantasy beholders. So yes, Final Fantasy has had those as well.
It's from Kai's favorite version of D&D, Pathfinder.
I hate
Oh,
Pathfinder.
come on.
Although I've heard Pathfinder 2e takes everything that makes Pathfinder suck and actually makes a playable system out of it.
It appears to. I've never actually had a chance to play it, but I've read the book. It's very interesting. It overhauls the system quite a lot, including making other aspects of it very interesting. Like, I like what they did with the action system. So in first edition Pathfinder or in D&D, you've got like your move actions and your standard actions, right?
Yeah.
You can do a move or action and a standard action in the same turn. In second edition Pathfinder, they don't have that distinction anymore. They just have regular actions and that's it. And you get 3 of them per turn. And some actions take... Like, some things you can do cost multiple actions and some don't. And some cost 1. So you can kind of string stuff together. This technically also means you can attack 3 times in combat at level 1. Although the second and third attacks are going to miss, because you have that -5 penalty on successive attacks, but you can try it. And they changed meta magic to use actions in combat rather than different spell levels. So you have the option of doing something like I'm going to move and then cast my spell, or you can be like, I'm going to cast my spell without moving, but I'm going to make my spell maximized. But then I can't move. There's some interesting shit going on.
I guess only one of us had to do that. Cool.
Sorry. Well, I also saw that you had the paralysis on you, so I used my Warden's Pay on.
Thank you.
Basically, as soon as, like, yeah, that status effect, no.
Gone.
And yeah, 5e beholders have been nerfed, which is a good thing for everyone.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the nerf is, but fuck beholders, so nerf the shit out of them.
The thing is that they were nerfed to the point of actually being balanced. Before, you had to drastically underpower them per level in order for them to actually balance out properly.
Ah.
So, by nerfed, what Larson means is balanced.
I mean, that's what nerfing is often for. When it's done correctly, at least. The death ray does not necessarily automatically kill. That's what the nerf is. You take
So it's
damage.
balanced. Cool.
You take damage, but you don't get the unconsciousness effect if it takes you down to 0. That's the danger. That's why it's still dangerous. Instead of rolling death saves like you would normally do at 0, you just die. But if the damage does not reduce you to 0, you're okay. Other than missing some hit points. Oh, so these guys have the weirdest... This game has the weirdest mining picks. They're like foldable. This is so weird. It's implausible I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banemite. But you and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, a bold claim. Ooh, he's serious. There's no
I'm
reason
not
why
an
there
apple,
couldn't
but I am a
be.
tart.
There must be more than one of the buggers.
How very anime this was.
A little bit. The idea that there might be more than one winged eyeball monster is just a complete shock.
Of how they
Trust
say
me,
we're
guys.
just civilians, as if that's not how we started.
Right? Everybody's a civilian until they pick up a sword. Or whatever
And they're
other
an armed
weapon.
civilian.
Yes. Then they're just as dangerous to themselves as they are to everybody else around them. I mean, you could just increase its CR, Larson, or you could also not throw monsters at your party that are going to kill them if they fail a saving throw.
Which
fun
is a
in that?
better way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the fun in
The
that?
not
Harakiri?
being a dick.
That's a clever name.
When you have the choice, Larson, to be either a dick or not be a dick, choose not to be a dick. Unless it's funny, in which case be a dick.
Be like Kai and reject all dicks.
All?
Most?
Most.
Of course, you'd say that Zardoz. 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 Well, sure, now you aggro on me now that I'm past you.
And if you keep running, they will slow down, and you won't have to deal with them.
Yeah, but the spot we have to stop is close enough that he'll still
Yeah, it's
attack
behind
us.
there.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Excuse me?
What?
What?
When did I get
Yeah.
this ability?
Now?
What ability?
Vengeance.
Ah, yes. When you leveled up.
Probably.
I did not notice it.
Which one is that one
There's
again?
some-
What does it do? I can't remember it by name.
Reduces damage taken by 30% and delivers an attack with a proficiency of 55 every time you suffer physical damage. Potency.
Oh,
not
yeah,
proficiency, sorry.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. That's like a 2-minute cooldown, I think. Something like that. That is a good one, though. You are the only tank that gets one of those, but that works. That has the retribution damage on it, by the way. Unless Gunbreaker does. I don't know anything about Gunbreaker. All the tanks get a reduced damage by 30% ability, but yours is the only one that has retribution damage on it, too. So you get the most fuck you version of it.
Yeah. I would agree with that, Larson, except for one problem. That implies that every time that your party is going to go in, they're going to have some awareness that this is something that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And not everybody wants the Beholder to be the big end boss. They want it to be, semi-common in some cases.
In fact, there's two levels of knowledge and detail there. A, the party needs to know they're going to be fighting a Beholder before they get there and be able to prepare. And B, the characters need to know what the fuck a Beholder is. In character.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily assumed.
Nor
I found this ravaged corpse that looks like a flower.
Here, dude, have a flower. Why does it look like a body? Shh, don't ask questions.
He's like, that's very sweet, but I've never even met you before.
Give flower a love.
Mm-hmm. Creature appears to be moving the bodies. It's difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of. Oh, there's a button engraved with a lily motif.
Their faces have been turned into Guy Fawkes masks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they couldn't very well just like.
Well, they could.
They could, but
It's probably meant to be like, either it's a burial tradition or it's their version of, like, you know how we put bodies in bags so people don't have to be able to see them?
Yeah.
Maybe this is their medieval version of body bags, is to put a mask over the face. I don't know. It's a Gridania thing, maybe.
maybe.
Weird people.
Alright, we have to go show this button to Mune. Whoa. That was a noise.
Big stretch. Big stretch, folks.
Hello, Artemis.
Hey, love.
Yes, that stretch sounded like it felt amazing.
It did. I need more, though. And yes, hi, Artemis.
Mion. So. To Gridania.
No,
I mean,
the existence of them aren't a bad thing, but still, unless you're in the market of, just killing your party because lol DM, you should be putting things in place that would allow your party to know what you're going up against. And if you're not going to do that, then they should still be defeatable.
We're basically just saying don't surprise your party with insta-kill mechanics.
And this allows people to do some show, don't tell kind of storytelling, which is a better form of storytelling.
Mm-hmm. Let your players witness somebody being death rayed by a beholder or something.
Yeah. And if they don't witness that, then they still have a chance, but it's going to be harder because they haven't completely prepared for it.
Or hell, if you want to really scare them, have there be like one or more NPCs traveling with the party, and they get the death ray, and then the party can freak out and run away, or something.
Like, it not having those instant death mechanics doesn't make it any less of a brutal battle. It just makes it a survivable battle if you don't know what you're getting into.
Instant death mechanics can get fucked, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not a fan of save or dead. I also don't like playing, like, if I'm playing a sorcerer or something, I don't like using those kinds of spells. Because I don't like spells that do nothing if the opponent saves. I want something to happen, Save for half damage or something, maybe, but I'm not going to cast a spell that's like, okay, I cast this spell. If you save, nothing happens. If you fail to save, you're dead or stone or something. Like, okay, it's all or nothing. I don't want to flip a coin to see if anything happens or not.
There's a Sephiroth clone.
Because it kind of kills the role-playing ability, too. Yeah, the not.
Mm.
And those people are wrong. You see how that works, Larson?
Some people do like those kind of spells. Yeah, everybody's allowed to be wrong if they want to be.
Crazy Tim. Rianu Keeves.
Nice.
Rianu Keeves.
And Ezdor here, Azrael Samael.
Which thing is this? Ah, this. This is the sightseeing log quest.
And there's nothing wrong with bad wrong fun, but at the end of the day, it is bad wrong fun.
I mean, I'm just saying I don't like that. It's not fun for me. We're joking about people having fun wrong, but we don't mean that.
Don't we?
I don't mean that.
Oh, I don't mean that either. Smile. Right, yeah, I wasn't supposed to actually say smile out loud. That made it sound disingenuous. Fuck, I'm losing my mind!
Matcha pancakes.
Yee.
That sounds
Yum.
interesting.
I have no idea what matcha tastes like, so I don't even know.
That's green tea.
It kind of
okay.
has a sweet green flavor to it. The best way I can describe it.
It
I like green
literally
flavor.
tastes green. Green is a flavor that you can taste without being as high as I am.
Crazy Tim. That's a good name.
Agreed, Larson, and they do. It's called a beholder.
Mm-hmm.
They just fixed it.
I do agree that everybody's allowed to have their own kind of fun, and I also agree that I'm allowed to say that they're doing it wrong.
You can fix the beholder without it being useless for your purposes. That's why I said is what they did was completely broken. That's why they fixed it. To be not completely broken. Plus, there was this big thing in the lore where beholders became, a lot less end bossy and a lot more, common. Because, there are deeper lore aspects, which explains the additions and why they change so much.
Also, speaking of these challenge levels and game content and whatnot, and people having fun the wrong way or not, there's a thing called Undermountain in Forgotten Realms, and people are allowed to like that if they want, because they are allowed to be wrong. I can't stand Undermountain.
If 4 and 5e lore weren't bad, although 4e mechanics were kind of funky.
While I did not like the 4e mechanics, I thought it was pretty... By the way, did everybody talk to Bernadette?
I did.
Okay. Did you talk to Bernadette?
What would that have granted me? How about that?
What for Secret of the White Lily? What is your current objective?
Show the lily button to
Sign Gould, or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, did anybody pick up the Sight to Behold quest in the tavern? Because if not, let's do that. I'm guessing we may not have done that. I mentioned it, but also we were talking about D&D, so it might have gotten lost. Pinky Flower. Speak to Miss Gamdula here.
You just don't know how to enjoy good writing, Larson. I'm convinced of that at this point. Makes me wonder why you have the job you do.
But yeah, as I was saying though, while I hate the mechanics of 4th edition D&D, I thought it was cool that they took the change from 3rd edition to 4th edition and wrote it into at least the Forgotten Realms lore. Like, they explained why the game mechanics were so different in lore. which I thought was cool, even if I hated the game mechanics. The reason why magic got nerfed so badly in 4th edition is because the goddess of magic died. And now there's a new one, but she's a newbie. So magic is weaker. And gone all fucky all over the place. Alright, and we have deliver age-worn log to Millith Ironheart.
Yeah.
Is
You're
that
just
right?
Wrong, Larson. Yes.
Okay. Remember I called out that guy named Ironheart in the other city?
Yes.
Yes, they're all a bunch of adventurers and sightseers.
What lore in 5e is, quote, sludge?
I don't even know the 5e lore.
It's pretty robust, honestly. Like, it has its flaws like they all do, but it's far from sludge, and it's far from the worst thing that has ever come out of it.
I'll tell you when they what game really fucked up lore when they changed editions, though. When World of Darkness changed to what's called New World of Darkness, they really fucked that shit up. That is basically the World of Darkness version of 4th edition D&D. At least as far as lore goes. Like the way that people don't like 4th edition D&D game mechanics. People hated New World of Darkness lore.
I feel like that's a very interesting way of perceiving that entire scenario, Larson, but okay.
Elven Original Sin being Loth introducing them to gender roles? Oh yeah, because I'm sure Elven Society, Wild Elves and High Elves never had gender roles in their societies.
That is an interpretation of the actual lore, for certain.
If that is actually the lore, that is very silly. If that is actually what it is, I don't know.
It's not.
Okay.
It is an interpretation of it, for sure, but that is... no.
Because on the one hand, Loth is a huge fan of gender roles. She is sexist as fuck. But, yeah, I don't know about regular elves and what they think about things. Wait, elves were gender fluid in general? And then Loth taught them to be male or female. That's fucking weird. That's a weird idea.
I don't entirely agree with this interpretation of that.
If there is a book out there that says that, then I will show you a book that got written by some sort of frothing at the mouth social justice warrior. Excuse me, sir. Let me show you this lily button. The sigils of the Doddencore family. From the body of a murdered woman. Her face was marred. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition: you must promise to put an end to my lady's madness.
Ah, yes, this
Alright, who's ready for a dungeon?
there will be a dungeon coming up, yes.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I hope you like Haunted Mansions.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you like Haunted Mansions.
Oh, actually, Kai, I believe I sent you a screenshot a while ago that you are now going to understand. Didn't I once send you a screenshot of a monster called Carpet Stain? Because
I don't recall.
This dungeon we're going to do has a slug monster called Carpet Stain. We're going to fight sentient carpet stains.
Ew.
I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, after the calamity, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Yeah, so basically we're going in to fight Final Fantasy's version of what the fuck's her name? The what was the name of that lady who would bathe in the blood of virgins to maintain her youth?
But I think her name was it. Last name was Bathory.
Yeah, Elizabeth Bathory. That's it.
Yeah.
We're about to go meet the Final Fantasy version of her, essentially. That's basically Lady Amandine. She's killing people to try to rejuvenate herself and recapture her lost beauty. Oh, and I do believe... Actually, no, that might happen later. At some point, we're going to get another city gate opening up, but I don't know if it's now or later. But okay, let's go. Let's finish up this Sight to Behold thing, and then maybe have a break before we do the dungeon.
Okay.
But if we go this way... By the way, very beautiful view coming up over here. Very nice spot in the city.
There's always a really pretty view where I am.
Well, I know I'm here too, but even if I wasn't here, this place is pretty. Look at this place.
True.
And now, Snow pointed this out on a previous week, but Yamitra here is... A, she's the person who teaches people to be summoners. B, she's Y'shtola's sister.
Same dad, different mother.
Half-sister.
Yes, basically.
I guess that's just normal, though,
get back
right?
There. I was going to play in the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me just splashing around.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Also, this person here can sell you rewards based on how many achievements you've earned. You can get some of your chocobo armors and stuff this way.
Oh, Genesis.
Hmm. Or different pets as well. For example, the wind-up cursor you get this way. Oh good, more free company invites. I'm not going to bother buying the chocobo barding because I'm not summoning a battle chocobo, and as far as riding chocobos go, we get different mounts later anyway, so that's just me. Don't forget to talk to Millith, unless you already have, Snow. You probably already have. You know what's going on. Okay, we've all talked to Millith.
Yeah, have to seek out a place to
Yeah.
yap
It's at
at.
the entrance to the Conjurer's Guild. I'll show you where it is. It's this way.
I'll talk to her like super duper fast.
The elf lore was in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Maybe Mordenkainen was just crazy then.
There we go.
I don't know. This way.
Yeah,
Actually, one...
It was, and I still think that's a very strange way of interpreting that lore.
There is one series of books that is D&D lore from the in-game perspective of a character that I always really liked, and it was from Ravenloft. Shit, I forget the guy's name, but basically in the Ravenloft setting, there's a character that's more or less the equivalent of... what was that the vampire hunter guy's name from Bram Stoker's Dracula stories? Right, yeah, stand right here. In this archway. Type lookout. / lookout. You've looked upon one of Eosia's stirring vistas. Van Richten, yeah, well, in Ravenloft he's called Van Richten. So it's like Van Richten's Guide to the Undead, or Van Richten's Guide to Werewolves, or whatever else. Which is interesting because he's a rogue class character. But he's a rogue. He's a lawful good rogue. Who mostly uses his skills to sneak around and observe monsters and study them. Van Helsing, thank you. That was the Dracula character I was trying to think of. Basically, he's D&D's Van Helsing. I like his books. Because they're all written from an in-game character perspective. Now, this sightseeing thing is kind of janky for the main game, but once we get into the expansions, it's pretty cool.
Because A Realm Reborn now is like, okay, you have to be at this certain area at and do the certain emote, and also you have to do it at a certain time.
Certain time of day, and I think maybe in some cases some weather condition. Maybe
yeah,
even.
They got rid of that afterwards. Thank goodness.
Yeah, fuck that shit. And I can never get him to work because I was never there at the right time of day or other shit like that. Annoying. Okay, let's get back to the main Aetheryte Plaza before we... Because I want to check to see if there's a certain other quest available there. That will unlock a new gateway. I'm not sure if it's now or a little bit later in the story, though, but I want to check while we're here. Well, Larson, I guess when Volo was writing all his travel guides, he came across a lot of monsters.
Yeah, makes sense.
So he expanded his repertoire. You can't do that much traveling without learning a little bit about monsters, you know?
Hey, you know, I've written about all these places I've been. Maybe I should write about the things that I ran into when I was on my way there.
Yeah, exactly. Van Richten did it better, though. Alright, let me just check the map once I load in here. Yes. Quest is ready now. Okay. Let us talk to this lady over in Nya. You're just not a fan of the lore in Vigtum? that awful null retcon. I mean, I've never read any of them, so I don't even know anyway. Little Swiggy.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Is that awesome?
Guys, Glizette Rope Bunny.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
You heard me.
Where?
I heard you. I can't find it in the sea of blue.
Yeah, it's farther over to the side. Over here. It's on the far edge of the sea of blue. Halfway over to Rianu Caves.
Not even a bunny. Fucking Ara.
Thankfully, in your opinion, right?
Yes, but at the same time.
I mean, rope bunny is just
really
a phrase, right?
Yes,
I know what victim is, Larson. I didn't ask you what victim was.
Yes,
anyways.
creepy.
Do we all have broadening horizons now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to speak to French Monato.
Not wrong. So he's going to be a very kind person, and he is going to both give us permission to go through a new gate, as well as give us a free pair of earrings for some reason. I authorize you to go through this gate. Have some earrings. Sesame
I'd like
buns.
to hear some earrings.
Yeah.
The cupcake. Cupcake would be amazing, though.
And less crunchy.
Yeah, please do not eat earrings.
Alright, so we're going to hand in this quest, but we're going to have a break before we actually go outside the gate.
Yay!
Because I feel like going AFK in town is a better idea than going AFK outside of town.
Nope.
Alright, Gotti, we're officially high enough level to go out to this next zone.
Woo!
It's actually just South Shroud, but it's a more dangerous part of South Shroud. And I will put my malachite earrings on.
Woo!
Yay! Okay, let's have a break. Have a good night, Lawson.
Yeet.
Hey there, Larson.
Think our break should not take as long today since noms have already been had, so that's
I
good.
guess I'm getting Sphene earrings, I guess. Make the most sense for
Yeah, whatever the strength ones are. Yeah.
Well, there's two of them with strength, technically.
Oh, okay. I assumed the third one was dexterity, but I didn't actually check. Either way, see you in a minute.
E.
At least it's not. Oh man, it's like no.
kicked me too. Bitches.
I don't want to.
It already did.
I guess I better check mine. Oh, yeah. Me too. What?
I had to hold in a sneeze because Sneeze decided... because Snow decided to give me a kiss when I had to sneeze.
Stop kissing sneezes.
Sneeze
all right, new
wanted
nickname.
To give me a kiss. Snow is now Sneeze.
Yes.
You're now Sneeze.
Snooze, sneeze.
Snooze, sneeze. You want to retain ownership of your bejeebers.
Excuse
I
me?
could always wake you up on Thursday a very interesting way.
Set
Oh
off
my.
a timer nearby me while I'm asleep. And then I would die, and then you'd be sad, and it'd be all your fault.
I'll wake her up with a flashbang. We'll scare the bejeebers out of her.
Yeah,
I mean, that's one thing.
Your fault, and then you will be sad.
You would not die.
Yes, I would.
No.
I mean, flashbang is one thing you could call it.
Flashbang, quickie, whatever.
Exactly. Hey, Snow, I need the leadership role back for party.
She can't hear you. She's over here pestering me with her lips. I
Oh
sent
no.
her over there. I sent her back over there so she could interact with you.
That was a noble sacrifice.
Yes. Out of curiosity, Kren, have you heard
No.
about the thing that happened to a certain streamer? Somebody
I'm
that
gonna
you
go
rated
ahead and-
once.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess no.
Okay. So, without saying names, a streamer,
is-
while streaming, received a package in the mail and opened it on stream. Inside was a brand new iPhone with an unlimited service plan. All she had to do was activate it. Preloaded with 3 phone numbers, 2 of which went to personal security details that she could call on whenever she wanted, for any reason. The personal number of the person who sent this, who at this point has remained anonymous, and $70,000 in cash.
Damn. Is this a certain streamer who likes to recreationally lick things?
Yes. Now, I'm a little bit sketched out about this, and I've been looking for... I hope everything works out very well, because this has the potential to be really creepy.
It does, but on the other hand, that security detail could be real useful for other reasons as well, from what I've heard.
Especially seeing as she's been having a lot of problems with her ex.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
was trying to control her and everything, so it could.
But it sounds like she might be.
It could just be somebody who is very well off and is genuinely looking out for best interests, but you know.
But it's also a mega simp in his own way.
It could also be really disturbing because that's just a lot of something to give someone.
The $70,000 made it.
Well adjusted. Who knows?
The $70,000 part made it real weird.
I don't know. I thought the two
personal number as well.
Details.
Well, that's the only part that makes sense.
Does it?
I mean, in context.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you need a security detail, call one of these numbers and they will hook you up with people that will fucking kill to save your life. Yeah, that's normal.
I mean, within the
kill these.
Oh, you need to kill these? Okay.
Within the context of her situation, it makes sense that somebody would want to hook her up with some, though. But it's definitely not a normal gift. So our quest NPCs were very surprised to learn that there's more than one of these floating eyes, and now we're looking at a dozen of them.
Yeah.
This place is fucking lousy with them. So do you think she's ever going to use that third phone number? Oh, come on, game. Fucking hell.
I'm not sure. Like, her initial reaction appeared to be a little bit concerned, because her initial reaction when she finished counting the money was to sort of... It was like all of the wind left her lungs, and she just was like, who are you?
Yeah, seriously, right? Just a little bit of pocket change from Elon Musk, that's all.
I just hope that it's somebody who genuinely has good interests, because this is... Well, she's...
It just happens to have a lot of disposable money, yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely ruffled feathers, but she's surely not anybody who deserves to have anything done against her, so...
On the other hand, if you're planning on doing something bad to somebody, would you also give them access to security people? Or are these not really security people, is the other question. Are these two security details actually just like kidnap squads?
Well, there are people that are crazy enough to
touch the door,
do something like that, just to
yeah. There are. Absolutely, there are.
To make the job harder on themselves, because that sounds like fun.
That too, yes. I agree. All right, Haukke Manor. Time for Haunted Mansion. Snow, would you do the honors, as you are team leader now?
Or you can promote Kren again.
One or the other. I don't care.
Depends on if you feel like being a dom tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Wow. She silence bottomed you.
Okay.
She did. All right, now I'm topping from the bottom, apparently. All right, we ready?
Yee. Ready as I'll ever be.
I love being able to just completely skip the lineup on these things. I'm usually waiting 5 to 10 minutes to get into a dungeon when I'm playing by myself.
They're adorable.
So many bats.
Snow, do you remember whether or not this dungeon does any of the group hug boss mechanics?
I don't think so.
I don't think this one does it. I think Brayflox is the first one that does that, right? Maybe. Alright, don't forget to turn Defiance back on. Nope, not yet. That's blocked off. It looks like where we're supposed to go, but there's actually a ward at the top of it.
That's what I was
this way. There's the carpet stains. Oh, I need to resummon my fairy apparently because of the disconnect. Also, after we kill these, we should duck into the side room because there's a key we need.
Those avoided my my pull.
Yeah,
Shits.
They snuck past you. So let me let the bats out of the attic. Alright, come back here for a second, Kai. We gotta...
Any key in here.
We gotta duck into this room for a key.
Also, the maid servant there is what Succubi, I think that's plural.
Yep.
Look like in this game.
They're bi, alright. Alright, I think she picked up the key during the fight, so we're good to go.
Succubus is singular. Succubi is plural, I think.
Yes.
Don't you RP walk in here, bitch.
What?
I'm really slow, just like half walk that our ninja was doing.
She's just RPing through the dungeon a little bit. It's okay.
Like the really slow, like half walk that you can do. It's like, don't you fucking do that in here.
I'll let her do it. It's fine. I have a shield.
Keep your RP shit out of our dungeons, damn it.
Never.
Don't be such a grognard, Snow.
Oh my gosh.
And this is why we needed the key. There's actually a few parts of this dungeon where there's optional treasure that has keys. So there's more keys than we need, but they lead to optional treasure. Although, to be fair, it is optional treasure that's probably a few levels below us at this point, but still.
Snuck around and got the key. Damn.
She is a ninja, to be fair. Divan mold. All right, let's fight some couch mold to go along with our carpet stains.
Kill the mushrooms! Kill the mushies! Kill the mushies!
Delicious mushies.
They're giving Pie a bad name. They are not true mushies.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy your wax.
I guess I just automatically waxed.
Well, we were talking about keeping smooth. Congratulations, you're now Brazilian.
Is there anything in here that we need?
Penny key.
Penny key. Cool. Door.
Eyeball.
Tell me eyeball!
So at the end of this hallway, there's one of those optional treasures. can go straight for the boss, or we can do an optional treasure. I think the ninja wants the optional treasure.
What?
We can fight these things to get optional treasure, or we can ignore them and go to the boss. Treasure it is.
Why not?
Have some regen.
Ignoring my overpower, I guess, because they want to.
Don't worry, I burst them down.
How rude.
Here's your cover. What do we have here? This is probably for you.
Why? Actually, it turns out it is tank gear, though.
Yeet. There you go.
I don't know how it compares to what you have already, but it is definitely for you, as opposed to any of us.
And
This mob here, I had to actually look up what this word meant. But it makes sense. The claviger is apparently the master of the keys in a mansion household. So we are beating her up to take her keys, which is what happens. Give us your keys.
I'll survive. I'll just absorb.
Sweet.
Even if it does tie me up for a minute.
How good?
I mean, let's be honest, that's why you're doing it, right?
Because they wouldn't hear you complain any.
I feel like that's a little bit of profiling.
Yeah.
Although if she tried to tie me up, no, I would not complain.
Now, it looks like we're supposed to keep going forward, but we're not. That's just back to the entrance. We actually turn around and go to the locked door behind us. After we've eyeballed the loot, obviously. Because that's how one does loot. The easiest way. And it's a famous yeeting spot in this game. Almost everybody just jumps over there. Including me.
It's okay, I have enough health to land and immediately go into battle.
Yep. Exactly. Also have a shield. Carnation instant breakfast door. You're gonna love it in an instant. Well, that maidservant got slapped out of the air real quick.
There. Take care of that, so we can just run in there.
Yeah. I'll grab it since I was at the back of the team.
Okay.
Here we go. Loot. Field dressing. You got some bandages to put on your hands.
It's gloves.
That's what I said. Bandages for hands. There's a room full of enemies, but no reward. So who cares about that?
Murder.
I should, I forgot to eat food.
Yeah.
It's a bit more of an intense encounter than usual. You know, shit's getting real. I had to heal Kai more than once. Many enemies. Oh, you got your greaves. I don't know if they're any good for you or not, but you have them. That was probably inevitable, though. Here's our key that we need. Hold on, ninja. Uh-oh, here we go. So many impatient people in this game.
Well, they can wait, because, Kai was following where I was. Yeah, the ninja can hold all of them.
Mm-hmm.
The bed she created.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, I'll grab the key.
You summon the bed, you sleep in it.
I mean, as tank, I've done that to people before. Oh, you want to go die over there? Okay, I won't let you. Like, I'm not going to stop you. I will let you.
Ah!
And now we get the double boss.
Yeah, Gleese.
I get hat. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, get rid of the jester first. And then this was the first one down.
I like how he just happened to have stopped in the spot that was right on the edge of his danger puddle. So I didn't have to move, but only by like 2 feet. Yeah, the Jester Demon has fancier attacks. Somebody grab that parchment. Oh, scale mail, that's not for me. Okay, so I said at the beginning the staircase was blocked off by a ward. That parchment will dispel the ward. And this will teleport us back to it.
Okay, gloves.
Hand shoes.
I just enter.
Yeah, just enter the flow thingy.
Yep.
There you go.
And now we go up here.
Yes.
Because now that we
Aim your feline tits.
I like the stained glass light coming in. It's very pretty.
Too.
No party tip for
There's
you.
another optional treasure down the hallway, or we can go through this door to the boss.
Our ninja
Got a
doesn't
new
even get a
spell.
party
What is
set.
this?
They just need to come both of them. Whee!
The fuck?
Cutscene! No worries, this is all meant to... Hello, lady.
Basically, we get that guy down to half health, and he runs away to the boss. Lady Amandine, I presume?
Yeet.
Well,
So, how do you like the succubus model in this game?
I'm not turned on, you are.
she's very leggy.
Yes, I see no problem with that.
Legs for days. Oh, she does a weird thing. At one point, you're gonna turn around and don't look at her.
Eh.
There you go.
And if she's...
That's an interesting mechanic where it actually pays attention to the direction you're looking.
Yeah. If you get paralyzed, you get turned to stone for 10 seconds if you're looking at her when it goes off.
Yeah, which is obnoxious. Hey.
That's just a standard danger puddle.
No, I could still...
Yeah.
Well, I ended up stuck, so...
Oh, good.
That's okay. The damage kind of just bounced off you anyway, didn't it?
Okay.
Alright, turn around as soon as you're able to.
Yep.
Alright, we're good. I like how the mind control wears off just in time.
Tank buster. Don't stack on people. There.
That's more for us to worry about than you, though.
Yeah, well, don't jump on
Yeah.
other players sort of dealio thing.
Yeah, so Kai, remember you saw that moment when they had that red and black effect on you?
There we
Whenever
go.
Whenever that red and black effect happens over top of you, make sure you're not standing on any other players.
I was trying to do precisely that through all the fire and flames.
Now, soon, I think the next dungeon, if I remember correctly, or at least soon, there's going to be another one that looks similar, but it's all orange rather than black and red. When that happens, we do the opposite. We all have to group up together. Have a big group hug. Otherwise, everybody takes a lot of damage. You know what? You don't get a player commendation. I was going to, but except for that one thing you did. Oh, Grimoire. I will need roll that.
Distracted my book.
Give me my book.
Give book.
And I get a new robe.
I got a whole bunch of new shit.
I got new
You
shoes.
can tell because all
Yes.
of my stuff came off.
Because you're not completely purple anymore.
I got a new hat, I got a new gloves, and I got new shoes.
I got the robe in the book.
Everything.
These shoes actually look kind of cute.
There was a lot of tank gear in those rolls. I saw it. All right, we win. Time for cutscene. Now we're gonna find out why this person got turned into a succubus.
They didn't get enough when they were alive.
Darkness has taken root within these halls. I wonder who this is.
Oh great, now there's two of you.
You keep your 12th staff away from me, buddy.
Keep your 12th sword away from me, too.
Mm-hmm. Pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. Yet you're gonna have to die. I agree. Take your measure of your strength from Master Lahabrea. Yeah, of course these guys were fucking around and cursed the manor. Of course that's what happened, right? Bunch of joiks.
Have to be awful looking.
No. We go back to we go back to New Gridania. You can put your glamour plate back on.
Yeah. Which is where we're going, so that works out.
I just want to show this off right fast. This is the one that I just got.
That's a fun mount.
Scruff kitty.
I like the mounts that are just like a creature that carries you around in its hand. In this case, it is a hand.
Carried by the scruff.
Mm-hmm.
That's adorable.
Oh, by the way, I have to point out, there's... I don't remember if it's a quest or a fate name later in the game, where you have to fight a bunch of those things.
No.
And most monsters are called adamantite claws, by the way. And the quest or fate for killing a bunch of them is called Snicked. I thought that was a fun little pun.
I appreciate that.
This one.
Jaded Jody. Yeah, I don't think I want to fight a boss Marlboro, thank you. Fuck that.
Well, why not?
Fuck everything about that. Oh, hey. Hunt targets. I forgot that there's going to be some hunt things here. Everybody check your recommendations.
Toadstools. I need to murder toadstools.
Oh, I know where those are.
Delicious. Wait. Fuck. Oh, instant. Okay.
Bring me to the toadstools, madam.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, I need 2 more of these. I'll get these. You guys go ahead to the toadstools.
Ah. Speak of the devil.
There you go.
They were not far. And the other thing I needed was Ziz. Sure, so not far from here.
One per stone tool.
There's one literally right up. Oh, there's like 2 right up over here.
Stone tools.
Yep.
What do you build with that sort of tool?
Carefully.
Yeah. Oh god, there's another level 50 hunt thing.
Oh.
Game, why are you trying to murder me, game? It's a giant demon with a fucking scythe.
Oh yeah, that one.
I don't want to piss him off.
Yeah, don't do that. You will die.
Ah, we'd survive it.
No. I'd like to point out last time you said that you died in 2 hits.
Last time I said that I was level 3.
Oh, come on. You were like 7.
You good over there, friend?
Yep, I'm just killing some Ziz.
Oh, okay.
I figured I would do this while you're doing your toadstools. Anybody need anything else?
I think I'm good.
How are your hunt recommendations looking, Kai?
I don't have anything left to do here, so...
And as of right this second, neither do I anymore. Okay. To town.
Everything else I need to kill is East Shroud Bramble Patch, Western Thanalan, the Footfalls, and South Shroud Upper Paths. The upper
Western Thanalan, Thanalan.
I have to get the little penguins from Bloodshore, so
I need lead goblins in West Thanalan and overgrown ivies in East Shroud. Oh, we should probably get that overgrown ivy soon, but for now, let's go to let's hit town and talk to our useful informant from the manor.
I know the gate's like right over there, but yeah.
You're not teleporting in, are you?
No.
All right.
I was awaiting my stallion.
Lewd.
Oh.
Megan or otherwise?
What?
Suddenly, personal space. Hello. I come to below this guy's nipples, and I'm like 3 inches from him. Like, oh, hi. Be still, my subby heart.
Wait, did you just get that Japanese move where the guy like pushes the woman up against the wall and traps her there, kind of thing?
In it, the Kabiran, sort of, because when the camera turned around, he went like this. And put his hand out, and it was like, oh.
Basically, that is that thing then, yeah.
Yeah, the Kabiran, essentially. It wasn't intended to be that, but that's what it turned into from the camera angle.
That's funny.
I was not prepared.
You're welcome.
Oh
my.
Be still, my subby heart. Not too still.
No, that would be dangerous. So how did you feel about fighting chair mold and carpet stains today?
It was an interesting way to flesh out the evening, that's for sure.
It certainly was. Poor guy, though. He feels so guilty about this whole thing. Poor little bugger.
Yes, little. He's taller than most of us.
He's taller than me. And I'm a Rogadin.
He's an Eldon.
Here, I'll be closer to the same height.
Right. Then again, I did put my height slider to minimum, but I'm still a Rogadin, damn it.
If I stand up on this, we're basically eye to eye.
He's almost as tall as Snowcat while he's sitting and slouching. If he was sitting up straight, he'd be taller. Friggin' twiggy-ass Elizons. Now, I'm just trying to remember, on our way back into town, I said there was another thing we could do right quick. But that we should go to town first, and now I've forgotten what that thing was. What were we talking about before we came into town?
I know we were talking about...
East Shroud for hunts.
Yeah.
Did either of you need anything in the East Shroud? I don't remember the things that were listed off earlier. After you finished hunting the wild dote, that is. That's important.
East Shroud, South Shroud, and then Western Thanalan.
All right, we might as well knock out those 2 Shroud ones back to back because they're relatively next to each other, and we're going back to Thanalan next. So
the last hunt I gotta do is in Lenoska, near Costa del Sol.
all right, we'll be ending up there as part of the main quest anyway soon, so we don't have to worry about that as much. Let's hit East Shroud and then South Shroud for now.
Okay. Just following you.
And then after we do the pre-return, we can step outside and do the Western Thamalamelan hunt. Did anybody else have any Western Thalamalans? Or just, somebody said something about Thamalan. I don't remember which part it was. Kai, where was your Thamalam again?
West.
Okay.
Oh, Lord and Lady.
To Sweet Bloom here.
Yeah.
I think is where we need to go.
Thamalam.
Oh dear.
Once you hear it, you can't unhear it.
I have completely sobered up from earlier, so this is just silliness at this point.
There's no longer an excuse.
No longer an excuse, and I still find it funny.
All right. You said you had something in the Bramble Patch, but what was it?
Something to murder.
Well, yes.
A diseased Trent.
Trench? We're gonna kill we're gonna kill a hole somebody dug in the ground?
Sure.
I know what I fucking meant.
There you go.
Snow, do you have anything in the East Shroud?
Nope.
Okay. How many trenches are we killing?
4.
Alright. I mean, I've heard the disease does spread pretty bad in those trenches, so...
It do.
Ooh, this one's got lots of friends. Alright, so one more trench. I think. This guy right here. And his asshole friends. I will show them my book until they die. Alright, so that's all of them, yes?
Yeah.
That's all the trenches? Okay.
Western Thanalan and then South Shroud are left.
Alright. Let's get my East Shroud thing, and then we'll hit South Shroud.
Okay.
Mine is over down, yeah.
I was looking at the boar around here. I was actually looking for things to go boar hunting with because I like boar.
I've never had it.
I'd like to go do that at some point. And you know, because boar are proper nasty sons of bitches.
Let's join this fate because this is the thing I need to kill anyway.
Cool.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get things that you're meant to kill that aren't meant to be in the zone, but they show up in the zone because of a fate. And you're just like, well, that's convenient. Don't mind if I do.
There you go.
Right.
And that counted for the kills, so...
And there was somebody else who was doing some boar hunting, actually, while, that happened to be on my, Twitter feed today. And they showed a piece of the skin that they cut away.
Uh-huh.
Because they shot the pig twice, and the first time the pig was shot, it didn't flinch. Like, it did not react, other than to get pissed.
That sounds about right.
They found out where the first round hit, and this is a high power rifle round that they're hunting with, because you don't go hunting boar with small guns.
You don't hunt boar with a 22.
It's a good way to end up fucking dead, okay? And he found the
anti-materiel rifle.
The first bullet actually got caught in the part of the pigskin called the shield. It did not penetrate the skin.
What part of the body is that in, anyway?
And one of the parts that you want to hit and go through, because that's, where vital organs are.
Also, what are we hunting here?
Where are we?
South Shroud.
South Shroud? Red belly, larceners.
Oh, that'll be a mild pain in the ass. Okay. This way. Actually, wait. Is it? Yeah. To the left. To the left over here.
Left over here. Okay.
I think. Well, there's 2 red belly camps. Oh, actually, hold on. Does it say Silent Arbor, or does it say lower paths or upper paths?
Upper paths. Upper pants, remember?
Yes, upper pants. Okay, sorry. It's not this one then. It's the one over this way instead. I remember the upper pants. I just didn't know if that's where this one was. Okay.
That's adorable.
What?
What Dan did and played up.
Me, Dan, and Ray are playing Plate Up, and Dan just made a group of 5 leave immediately with a flower? What?
Adorable.
I mean, that's cute, but how did it happen?
Mechanic in the game, I imagine. But, yeah, no, it's like, I was most impressed that they actually, showed this as, like, this is why you don't go boar hunting with small arms. Because they're incredibly hard to put down, and if you fail, there's a high chance that they will put you down if you're not a good enough shot to hit a moving target.
Maybe even if you are. What if the second round gets absorbed too?
Yep. But if you've ever had pork rinds before,
No.
the shield is actually what those are made out of.
Oh.
Must be very chewy.
So, fun fact. No, actually, it's like a really, really dense fat.
Or they process it to make it less tough when you eat it, I guess.
When you fry the shit out of it, it gets aerated and turns into pork rinds.
I see. Ernest says one of the items in Plate Up is a flower pot that can make customers leave happy. Yeah, a table of 5 people in that game sounds like a bit of a pain in the ass. I would see why you would want to dismiss them. Alright, there should be larceners in part of this group. I think there's only one, though.
I see one.
Yeah, I've had to do this on alternate characters before. We're basically going to have to kill everybody and then let them respawn and then do it again. Also, there's a fate involved, so we have to level sync. We're going to need some AoEs, Kai.
Working on it.
Well, all of our health is still pretty good, so looks like you've done it. Quite nicely. And how many listeners do you need? I think it's 3, if I remember right. Or is it 4?
I don't remember. I'll have to look as soon as I'm not having to murder things.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like I have to murder anything at this exact moment. 4.
4, okay. You know what, Artemis? I wish we had one of those items where we work. It's like, oh, 30 people just walked in together and wanted a table. How about you fuck off?
Let's give them a flower. They'll be happy. They're like, we didn't even want to make our own food today. Or didn't even want to have somebody make our food today. We wanted to go home and cook. We came here for the flower.
Yeah. Exactly. Actually, I don't know what the cutoff number is. There is a certain amount of people where if, like, one group comes in that's above a certain number and they haven't made a reservation, we will tell them to leave. It's like, no, we're not going to seat 30 people unexpectedly. We got to prepare for that shit ahead of time. You can't just spring that on us. I think the number is 20. Either 10 or 20. Something like that. Oh yeah, and we had one of those people the other day where it's like, oh, you're closing in 4 minutes, we'll order quickly, it's fine.
And then, yeah, that's just...
We had a thing similar to that. I don't know if we told you about that, Kren, but I about verbally bitch slapped somebody when Artemis was here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I heard this, no.
Well, we went out for dinner, and it had been a late D&D. So we knew that we were going to be pushing it for where we wanted to go. But we also knew that if we left when we did, that we would have about an hour and 15 minutes when we sat down in order to find a meal, pick it from the menu, and eat it, and get out. And as long as we, left our table in a reasonable state, they would be fine, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So we do, and we've got, like, 35 minutes left when we're finished eating. So, I'm packing up, what we haven't been able to finish quickly, and wiping up the table, making sure that there isn't any salt on the table, getting all of the dishes stacked up so all they have to do is walk by and pick it up. Like, really going out of my way here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And just as we're getting ready to leave, a fucking 5 people walk in the door, and I'm looking at this, and the look on my face was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, I knew that we were pushing it, but I also knew that we were going to have plenty of time, so I didn't feel bad about it. But these people?
I mean, they were coming in you were pushing it, and you were already leaving when they arrived.
Right. Yeah, no,
yeah.
I was so pissed. I think the idea at that point was for Snow and Artemis to get me out of there before I made a scene, because I was about ready to.
Sounds about right. Fuck those people.
People don't generally make me want to instantaneously choose violence. These people did.
How many of them were there?
5.
5, okay. 5 for 5 minutes, eh?
Yeah.
What a bunch of dicks.
I mean, realistically, they probably had more than 5 minutes, but still, it was rough. And I knew for a fact that there was no way in hell that they were going to leave their tables in as impeccable shape as I did. Nor, frankly, were they going to tip as well as we did. Because that's the other thing.
So,
Artemis and I both believe I'm sure Snow does too, but I know for a fact that Artemis and I do, that if you're going to impose yourself at a later point than is typically acceptable, though not overall unacceptable, then, you know, there's a little bit extra that you throw at the people for...
Yeah, you might as well thank them for it.
Right.
It's like an apology, right?
Even though we were well, again, yeah, we were well, okay to be where we were.
Also, it sounds like Artemis really likes that place.
Oh, the White House is lovely.
Yeah.
One of the places that when you visit, we've got to go.
What kind of food do they do there?
Burgers, hot dogs, stuff like that. They do fried pickles very well too.
Ooh. Oh, that's the fried pickle place.
Yes, this is the fried pickle place. They have a kraut dog that is to fucking die for. They have a hot dog that is wrapped in bacon and then deep fried, which is lovely.
Oh my god! All right, I'm getting one of each of those.
That's what I had last time. It was like, yeah, you know, a kraut dog, a bacon dog, and a plate of fries, and I'm happy. I was able to eat that relatively quickly.
That sounds great.
Yep.
All right, it's a plan.
And you get to have the best hot dogs in the fucking world. And I'm not saying that just because it's a Michigan company and I'm a Michigander, but Kogel's is the best.
I mean, you just described to me 2 amazing sounding hot dogs, so I'm inclined to agree. Also, here's your final arsoner. And success.
There we go.
Alright, the rest of you are allowed to live.
Unless you pick a fight.
You may live for now.
We're doing that thing where we're staring them down, we point at our eyes and we point at them.
Alright. Western Thailand.
Lam. Alright.
There's some Yarzan scavs to drop.
And Snow doesn't have anything here? You probably already hunted here.
Nope. Yeah.
Alright. In that case, we might as well pray return then. Because that takes us to Western Thamalalam.
Yep.
Pray return.
Thamalamala ding dong. Etc. Black Betty something something. Thamalam. A snake in the brass.
Yeah.
It's an interesting name for an achievement. Boop, boop, boop. Noom.
That was a Chocobo sound in stereo there. They did it at the exact same time.
Right? Good timing. Alright. I have arrived with my pretty pink booties. I've had these for a long time, actually.
You have.
They were gifts from the bunny girl on high.
Yes.
I just recently got equipment that was better than that, which is why I'm not in my witch gear right now.
Alright.
That lasted a long time.
It did.
Hopefully we run into her again.
She was nice.
Not
Although I do find it funny that
I want new gear.
I do find it funny that we met her and the other person we were in the team with, and we friend listed them both, and then we never saw either one of them again. Alright, you're on my friend list. I'm never going to see you online, though. Bye. But as far as new gear goes, Snow can always gear us up between streams if we want.
True.
Yeah.
Although, we are soon going to be getting class gear, so I don't know if we should wait until after 50, maybe. Because at level 45, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of new gear from our class quests. And we're getting close to that. So it might be a waste of effort right now, honestly. I don't know. Depends. Touch me now that we Sounds are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the 3 nations.
What
The presence of this
peril?
elusive enemy.
Hmm?
Let me go back and face the peril. No, it's far too perilous.
Don't face a peril. That's how they get you.
That's true.
Apparel what?
Huh?
Apparel what?
Don't wear the danger.
Like Appa parallels and stuff. Like Nylananon Katsitzes.
Don't forget the furnitures.
Or the washing machinies.
Machinies. That was so well put together. Oh my god.
It really was.
I wonder how many takes it took for them to get through that and say it all correctly. And not laugh. They must have recorded that in pieces and put them together, right? Because there's no way they did all of that at once. And didn't fuck it up 50 times. Alright. Heavy chest containing weapon between item level 28 through 30, and my current weapon is level 30, so thanks for nothing.
What about a heavy chest?
Exactly. I don't know, you met Minfilia, haven't you? I mean, she's no Lulu, but still. She does like it. She does clearly enjoying showing her puppies off to everybody.
They're completely covered, though. Nothing else is, but...
But they're also underneath fabric of the color of a highlighter, and they're in a frame of leather. They're completely covered, and yet this outfit still screams, "Look at my tits."
Concerning the kobolds, they sent such
but there's a butt window.
I presume.
Sadly, not as windowy as you think. There's still pants underneath the window.
It has more to do with their
Still a butt window, though.
which portend a peril far
True.
greater than any beast tribe.
Or, depending on the player, perhaps a Lalafell window.
What sort of peril?
Did you ever see that picture?
No.
Did Snow show you that? It's so
Which-
perfect.
Which
The
one?
Minfilia Lalafell butt
The
window.
worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in
I'm
the
trying to
vicinity of
remember.
Minsa
Let me see if I
has
can find it on
reawakened
Google real quick.
Titan.
Oh jeez. Makes me wonder what his search history looks like.
Oh dear. No, you do not want to know.
Oh,
Here it is,
jeez.
first result.
Of course it is.
Open image in new tab. Alright, post into Twitch. There you go. Everybody enjoy that. Isn't that glorious?
How did that happen?
Someone got bored.
I think a player that was playing a Lalafell decided to walk into Minfilia's character model, to see if that would happen, and it did.
That's funny.
And then did an emote that made her character do a shocked-looking face. I have an entire Lalafell as my butt.
The company of heroes. Totally not people we end up meeting.
No, I don't see why we would.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea.
I know each of the members,
wreaking
so-
untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
I still want to pronounce that Alphanod.
Oh yeah, I
I
know.
I've always enjoyed how the Makote have actual cat's eyes for eyes, rather than
Well-
regular human eyes. Looks awesome.
Yeah, the seekers do. The
Mhm.
keepers have the round pupils.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
It's going to cause chaos.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan.
We know scarcely anything of Titan except for his rockin' taste in music.
Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not fail you this time, I fear.
Nice
If
one.
you are to survive,
Thank you.
Your steel must needs speak for you.
Like,
No one would
okay,
think you a
everybody do
coward
this.
were you to decline.
Okay, what is my dude gonna do?
So you
Oh,
will accept?
he gets to do this. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsolo Minsa without Yastola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Yastola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory.
Tricky.
You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar.
We get to go back to Limsa.
Thancred,
Hey, back home.
go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
Go talk to Alfie.
Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Little though it may be, like you.
You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright, now remember, don't teleport out. We're gonna walk outside and run around and hunt. Alright, what was the thing you had to kill again? In this area?
Scavs. Yarzan scavs.
Okay. It's probably in the footfalls as well.
Yep.
Although this part's a little bit misleading because the footfalls is mostly to our east, but it extends north a little bit too. Which the map doesn't really imply. But that's something you learn from experience. I was a little confused by some of my initial hunts here on my first character. Mine are in this cave, I think, and yours are just past it. Yeah, I gotta kill these things.
Oop.
God, these things are creepy, though.
Which one?
Goblins.
Oh yeah, they are.
So many danger puddles. There we go. There's mine done.
got all of them, or do you need any more?
Yep, I got to start all anew. And now I have grenades, snowstorm goobies, downy avis,
Goobies.
redhorn ogres, highland goobies.
Oh, I know what.
Yeah, a bunch of those are
caracals.
A bunch of those are in a place we haven't been yet.
Jungle coral. Those are over in eastern Lenosha.
Yeet.
Bloodshore bells, also in eastern Lenosha.
Yep.
Snipers, Bloodshore, eastern Lenosha. Go figure. Lots of these are in eastern Lenosha.
Yep.
Me too.
I got smoke bombs, adamantoise, and stropers also at some point.
Luckily, we're going to be doing a bunch of questing there soon, so that's going to be convenient. But for now, let's hit... Well, actually, we'll do a teleport, I guess. I can just return to Limsa, but I think you guys have the other cities for your return points, so... Do a teleport to Limsa.
I can return.
yours is still on return? Oh, okay.
Mine
Great.
Is still on return.
Woo!
Awesome. Also, I don't know if you guys want to keep going a little bit longer or call it. How are you guys feeling on time? I only asked because we missed a day last week.
We did miss a day last week, but 9 o'clock is our typical stopping time.
Yeah. All right, let's just converge at where our quest NPC is, and then log out.
Yep. So, F Castle.
Yeah.
And then we go.
South.
There.
And east. More east.
Boop.
I should check in and see if I can get a promotion, actually. Yep. So yeah, next time we're in the other cities, you guys should check in with your promotion officers. You can probably afford to buy a promotion now.
Yep. Kai would have to go to Ul'dah.
Yeah, next time we're in that area. Next time we're in Ul'dah, just check in.
For me, it would be Gridania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a few promotions, it opens up new equipment you can buy and stuff. It's pretty much optional stuff, but you know, might as well do it when you got the points. Anywho, let us exit that and see if our friends are rateable today. Oop, end screen. Oh, they are not streaming today. Okay, they're taking the week off, I guess. All right, time to choose somebody new to raid then. Oh, Adam Mouse is playing with that getting AI to code for me thingy on stream.
Fun.
Let's rate him.
Okay.